Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. And it's Mendes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine.
That's rather hopeful! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Nico Gonzalez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Ended up in no man's land. And there's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Knocks it out wide. Asensio is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Played out wide. Dumfries. Keira. He's looking wide. It's a throw-in. And it's Gonzalez. And here's Castellanos. Spread to the right. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must...
Terrific effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dumfries. He's being urged to shoot. Now it's Asensio. Dumfries has the space to scheme. De Ligt can get it clear. Monaco so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jorginho. Marlen looking to play him in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Okafor. To Paul! Keira with the clearance. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Busquets. And it's Jorginho. Neres. And he's David Neres!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Dumfries. Tchouaméni was coming up to the 30-minute mark, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes. Perez in acres of space out wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's tidy. Asensio.
Asensio really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Marlon. And he welcomes it in. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Okafor. Very nicely done. Monaco leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Mendes receives it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, just skips past his man. Nuno Mendes. Out for a throw. Paredes, and it's gone back to the keeper. It's gone for a throw-in. Deep into stoppage time. And it's Perez. He's having a pop! Oof, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Monaco just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too...
He'll try from distance! Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Perez. Gonzalez. Hermoso. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Dumfries. Castellanos. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. Impressive jump!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Monaco have the chance to go the other way. Paredes gets over and intercepts. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Marlon. Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Dumfries. The ball has bounced loose now. Jorginho has found the net here, of course. He's on it. Can he get away? De Paul. And the shot! That was quite a hit.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gonzalez deals with that comfortably. And that is well cleared. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Dumfries. Asensio. Now it's Castellanos. And it's Gonzalez. And it's Mendes. Passing nice and neat. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that.
Oh, good effort! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Asensio. Monaco have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quick.
Shot, surely! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
But inscrit après 67 minutes de jeu par le numéro 11. Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 7.
Madrid leading now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Chouameni out towards the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nuno Mendes, now the delivery. Oh, good climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Sanchez claims comfortably. Abraham tries a shot! So close to drawing level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Abraham. And he's quick to get rid. Raspadori. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Malinovsky. Can he finish? It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Getting up there! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Has a look and place it forward. Nicely aimed pass. Tolisso. Oh, good spread. Now it's Dumfries. And he's whipped it across. And that's the keeper's ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kehrer. It's gone out for a throw-in. Abraham touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Well, that should get the job done. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 6. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 8. Changement en cours.
Great vision. That's the keeper's ball. "90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it." So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So, a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now, endurance.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de souhaiter un excellent anniversaire au gardien du stade. Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 2.
Into extra time we go.
Numéro 5. Attention.
Monaco displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Dumfries. Tolisso. Jimenez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Sanchez deals with that nice and simple. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball. He's onside! In towards the back stick, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Mendes. And that's out of reach. Malinovsky, who does have an assist to his name. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball if he can get there. Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.